Good morning. It's October, so summer is well and truly gone. It's already 10 o'clock in the morning, but as you can see behind me, it's still a little bit dark. Welcome to Oslo, the capital city of Norway. So this morning we've taken advantage of a better weather condition and go hiking instead of exploring the city. So we've taken a tram or a train about 20 minutes away from the city. This place is called Vetalkollen. When I think of an autumnal walk in the forest, this is exactly what I had in mind. Cold, a little bit damp, the color of the leaves are changing. Actually, when it says it's just an hour hike, I never thought that most of it will be inclined uphill. Look at that. We've been going up since we started this hike. I've taken off everything that I could take off. It's so sweaty now. Here's the top. So this is the summit of the mountain. Normally you would see beautiful views around, but not today, you can't. It's just so foggy. So that was a quick little hike to the top of this mountain and then back. So we're now heading to Vigeland Park. I'm just waiting for that train. So Oslo is an incredibly compact city, so you can easily see all the sights by just walking. So now we're walking towards Vigeland Park. I'm pretty sure that's not how you pronounce it correctly. This is the largest sculpture park in the world made by one artist. Here you'll find over 200 sculptures, all of which are made from bronze, cast iron or granite. There are so many to see if you wander through. Well, this looks like a modern version of a totem pole. This monolith contains 121 human figures braided together, carved out of a single piece of stone. So every sculpture is naked and it's scaled to human size. So it's kind of a bit unsettling, but you'll see all different body types here, from like kids to like adults, men and women. And it's easily one of the coolest sculpture park that I've ever been. In all honesty, I was slightly reluctant to come here in Norway in October because I thought it was gonna be not very nice, but if you look around me, look at the colors of the leaves. Isn't that amazing? If you want this kind of view, come here in October. The added bonus of coming here in October is that it's less busy. So yeah, you kinda have it almost to yourself. This is called the Wheel of Life. The wheel is a symbol of eternity, and here it is designed as a rotating wreath of women, men, and children, holding onto each other for all eternity. That type of sculptures I've not seen anywhere else I've ever visited, so this is so cool. I keep saying this, but this park is so cool. I think it's worth coming to Oslo just for this, honestly. This reminds me of that bridge in Skopje. If you haven't seen that video yet, I'll put a link up here and in the description below. But yeah, a bridge full of statues. Normally when you see gardens in parks anywhere else, it will be quite serious, like a statue of an important person in history, or you know, a king or a queen. But I like that the statues here are a little bit whimsical, not too serious, quite light-hearted, but they're all done quite nicely. So it started to rain, so I think we're gonna walk back to the city center. We'll see if there's anything interesting on the way and stuff. That there, that church, is the city's oldest existing building. It is assumed that this church was built around the year 1150. So it's pretty much raining now, so the good thing is we are near the next stop, which is the hot dog stand. It's one of the most famous things you can do here in Norway.
Hello. Can I just have 2 hot dogs, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
You want some toppings?
Just ketchup and onion, please.
We were told that this is one of Oslo's institutions and a must-try when in the city. The hot dog is wrapped in a lumpe, which is a traditional flatbread made from potatoes. So that hot dog was quite tasty, and the guy as well was quite friendly, but because it was not in a bun, it wasn't as filling. So I think we're gonna go find a cafe and have some more food. So the rain has stopped, so we are gonna continue exploring Oslo. We are now in a park called Ekenbergen Park, and and this park is full of like weird looking statues, like this one. This park though overlooks the city, so if we're lucky, we'll find the viewing platform. So I didn't realize how big this park is. So what we'll do is we go around the smaller path and then go back down to the city center. I think that there is a statue, but it looks like a person from afar. It looks so creepy. Look! I'm not sure if it translates in the camera, but oh my god, that is the creepiest thing ever. It looks like a person from afar. And it's a statue. Oh god, that is the creepiest thing ever. Apart from that weird looking statue there, creepy looking statue I'd say, they also have a Nordic pixel forest, which we're gonna check out. I think that must be it. This is quite cool. This is the coolest thing ever. Imagine walking in the forest and stumbling upon this. Look at that. I'm so glad that we came back. It changes colors. I don't know if you can hear, there's also a really quiet music. It's perfect. Feels like you're in a winter wonderland. I'm really hoping that it translates on camera how cool this installation is. You're in the middle of the forest. You bump into this. Norway wins. So we're back in the city now, and I still cannot get over how amazing, how magical that thing is. It's called, I think the official name is Nordic Pixels, and yeah, it was so unexpected, which is why it made me feel so happy. But anyway, another good discovery is this place called Posthollen. We're in here now. It's a massive hall, and there's about 8 bars in here. They only serve drinks, no food, just drinks. And we came here last night. The drinks was amazing. This is one of the most unique things you can do here in Oslo. Welcome to the floating sauna. Floating sauna is essentially a floating sauna in the Oslo Fjord, moored just across the National Opera building, which is one of the most distinguishable buildings here in Oslo. Let's go for another dip. So that sauna and dipping into a very cold Norwegian sea has certainly woken up my senses. I feel so awake now. So now we are in a port on the way to an island. B1 Hovidoya. That's where we're heading to. It's a massive boat. We are here. We're here in the island. So I think the plan is to go hike towards the monastery ruins and then just venture around, see if there's anything interesting to see here. But yeah, this is more of like a relaxed walk around the island. There's nothing else to do here, to be honest. The restaurants are closed because summer's over. It also looks like we're the only ones here. No one's gotten off that boat with us. And unless there's someone or people are already here in a prior or earlier boats, then we've got this island all to ourselves. So this is the monastery ruins. So that's it, that's a quick wander around the island. We're gonna head back to the mainland now and explore the museums. This is one of Scandinavia's most notable museums for contemporary art. I love this piece from Damien Hirst called Leukemia, which is essentially actual flies and resin on canvas. It makes me feel so icky. But my favorite is this unicorn that looks like she's posing, waiting for you to draw her like she's one of your French girls. We also visited Munch's museum and saw Edward Munch's most famous composition, The Scream. The museum has 3 versions of this composition and is showing them in rotation every half an hour. This museum is enormous. It has 13 floors and 11 gallery spaces, so there's so much to occupy your time. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm off to Stavanger next, and I will see you there. Kita kids, or as we say here in Norway, vi ses!